Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Stas here. Got my good old double espresso. How could I not? As we're about to break down Nvidia, and as we're now less than 48 hours away from their earnings, man, am I excited, as it is my biggest individual stock holding as of right now. So cheers to that, guys. We're going to break down the chart, see how we're looking right now into the earnings, as again we're 48 hours away, as we just had, and by the way, we just had a ridiculously rough red day. The Qs went down 1.25%. Dow down 1.7. Same with the Russell, pretty much. The S&P went down the least, but still went down 1%. And believe it or not, Nvidia had a 1% green day. You would think, oh, Stas, Nvidia is going to crash on a day like today, right? No. It looks like hype starting to build up. Buyers are coming in. Volumes kicking up a little bit into earnings. It's almost that time. And the setup looks interesting, to say the least, and it's actually, as of now, pointing to a breakout. Let's dive into it a little bit, break down the charts, and we'll cover some other stocks, some other names I'm watching right now. So guys, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you find value, and let's get into it here. So Nvidia, it's up now from the low about 21 to almost 22 a share, which we hit 170 bucks on the dot pretty much back in the beginning of this month. So this goes to show how volatile Nvidia's been, and if you just hold on, if you don't think irrationally, right, and you don't panic sell, if you just hold, you're going to be all right. Not always, right? But in this case, in strong companies, they tend to recover. And earlier in February, things were looking rough, right? For a lot of tech stocks, a lot of stocks. And Nvidia went down from 190 all the way to 170 in about a week, an 11% drop. And now we're up 13.5% from that low. And we're back to that good old 190 to 195 resistance, which has been the sticking point on the stock for quite some time now. Not just over the last couple of weeks, but really since October, rather. Beginning of October, we hit 195, got rejected, and we did run to 212, but that barely held, and we've been consolidating now for a good 1 to 3 months after that 212 run. So 3 months of consolidation, guys, into earnings. If earnings are strong, guidance is good. If the narrative that, okay, AI is not necessarily dead, it's not necessarily a bubble, if that narrative pushes through, if Nvidia's narrative pushes through the AI bubble fears, and we get good guidance, strong 26 guidance, strong numbers, this could break out. It could. And I'm long. Again, it's my biggest individual stock. Now, am I banking on it breaking out the day after? I'm not, right? In this market, it could easily sell off, especially as it's up 13.5%. So the bears are going to be picking apart that report, looking for any signs of weakness to try and drag down the stock. But if we can just get over that 195, 200 mark, this could really start to just break out. But it's rocky times we're in. But the setup looks good. We have a cup and handle. You're seeing it right here, clear as day. Cup, handle, into that 195 resistance. And on top of that, we have an inverse head and shoulders, which it's kind of playing out already. But it all leads us back to 195. And I think ultimately we will take that out, or I would not be invested in Nvidia stock, right? Why would it be my biggest stock if I don't think it's going to break out eventually? But will it be the day after the print? I don't know. I'm not banking on that. And there could be a nice pop right after earnings come out with some hype, but will it hold? We'll see. And long term, I have no doubts we go over 200. I have no doubt in my mind. But for now, it's the short term. It's anybody's best guess. But at this point, the setup does look good. It does. The inverse head and shoulders, the cup and handle. We have to see it, though. Show me, right? It's a show me stock. Show me the numbers. Show me the breakout. It just hasn't been able to show us. So that's what we're waiting for. I'm going to set my alert at 195 a share. Mark is at or above. and I'll do another one at 200 bucks here, guys. We'll do that. We'll keep an eye on it. And I'm long. I'm excited about the company. I think there's a lot more upside in the stock, and it's my biggest holding right now. But with that being said, am I going to hold Nvidia forever? Is it one of those stocks that I'm going to hold for 10, 20 years? In my opinion, it's truly hard to say that you can hold a stock that long, right? Especially an individual stock. Things are subject to change. If it goes to 300 bucks, right? I'm super bullish Nvidia, but let's say it runs from 190 now to $300 in a ridiculously bullish scenario. Let's say it does that in 10 months from now, a year from now. I'll be honest, I might sell out of Nvidia at that point, not because bearish the company, but the stock may be priced in way too much in a very quick amount of time. And that's the argument that the bears have now. Nvidia priced in way too much. Now that it's at 4.5 or 4 trillion, now that it's at 190 bucks a share. But I disagree with that to an extent. Or actually wholeheartedly pretty much. I think a good amount was priced in maybe when it was at 180 a couple quarters ago, but we've consolidated now for a good 6 to 8 months, guys. I think we're getting ready for that next launch off, and not everything's priced in. That's just me though. But if it did, again, run to 300 or anything like that, I would consider selling out, locking in profits. And of course, whenever you're in an individual stock, if the fundamentals change, if management shifts, if you don't agree with the vision of the company, these are all reasons to sell. And I'm not there yet on Nvidia, but who knows? Maybe in 2 years I will be, or 3-5 years I will be if things change, and I might get out of it. But for now, I'm super long on it. I'm excited about it. I think we're going higher this year, and in 2027, I think we could be going even higher. It's an individual stock, though, guys. Do your own research. Trade at your own risk. But I like the setup here. And after the bell, we're moving up even more. It looks like we're drifting up to almost 192 now in the aftermarket. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments about Nvidia. Are you long? Are you avoiding it? Are you shorting it? I mean, look, if you're shorting it, you have kahunas, balls of steel. I would never short Nvidia, but if you're doing it, let me know in the comments. I'm curious, and let me see some other, AI stocks, chip stocks, whatever you want to call it, semiconductors. AMD's still been hovering in the 190s to low 200s. I'm not loving the chart on AMD. I need to see it break through at least 200, 205, 210. And we have, let's see. Is this, what is this? Why does it say earnings conference call on the 3rd of March? What the heck is that? But AMD's not looking the best. Micron is one that I think is interesting here. I know it's gone up a lot. A lot of these memory stocks have gone up a lot, but I think Micron, the setup is good. I like the cup and handle playing out here, and I like the way it's still consolidating above these moving averages. We're making higher highs, higher lows. Looking pretty solid here. I think if we take out 425, 430 on Micron, it could be going higher here. And let's see the other one, SanDisk. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, I mean, this looks great too. It just took the highs out from about 2 weeks ago at about 658, 660, and it looks like we're ripping towards 700 again. It looks like it might want that. And SanDisk, look at what it's doing. Again, we're now taking the highs out from 2 weeks ago. This kind of looks like it's front-running the move, and it looks like Micron may follow, potentially. It's still right at the resistance from roughly 2 weeks ago, Micron is, but if it takes out this 430 level, which honestly, I think it's going to in the short term, we're probably going 450 higher on MU, and it comes down to Nvidia's earnings. Guys, I'm telling you, if Nvidia shows, it depends on the guidance, right? What will we get? But if we get some strong numbers, if demand's still there, which we know it is, but if we really get the good guidance, the strong numbers, that's going to impact Micron, because more demand for Nvidia means more demand for Micron, for memory, right? So I think overall, Micron, look, Nvidia's numbers are on Wednesday. I think Micron might rip before that. I think it potentially could run up tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, into the print. And I would watch for a move over 430, maybe to 450. That gap could fill. Then from there, hey, all-time highs again, baby. Bring it on. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit the like button. Please trade at your own risk. Do your own research, right? All of that jazz. You guys know the whole spiel there. And hit the like button. Or I said that already. Make sure to subscribe. We're at, I think, 65K followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, and we're on the road to 100K this year. That's the goal. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates, my private Discord. All of that is linked down below, also pinned in the comments, or go to stocks-surfest.com/Patreon if you guys want to see how I'm investing, how I'm trading in this market. It's all there in the description box. I'll see you guys in there. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers. I'll see you in the next video.